Good evening, everyone. How y'all doing? My name is Monyia, and tonight I would like to speak with you on the importance of investment. Why should we invest? The Webster's Online Dictionary definition that best fits why we're here tonight is an act of devoting time, effort, and energy to a particular undertaking with the expectation of a worthwhile result. President Obama was the first president to ever visit the prison system. He released a HBO special a couple of months ago where he stated that America is only 5% of the world's population, but yet incarcerates 25% of its citizens. The mathematical breakdown of this crisis is astronomical. This is a problem not just for those on the low socioeconomic status of the totem pole, but this is a crisis for everyone. When there's a crisis all around us, the key to getting out of that crisis is proper investment. Chances are that 1 in 5 blacks and 1 in 17 whites in your community and cities have been a part of the state and federal Department of Public Safety Division. More than 30,000 people are released here in North Carolina each year. This is no longer a problem that we can run from. It must be addressed head on and with an investment. When I was a young girl coming up in school, I was an academically gifted child. My desire was to be involved in all kinds of enriching programs, academically and both athletically. Unfortunately, finances prevented me from doing so. Oftentimes, I would ask my parents, could I participate in these programs, and the answer was no. Combine this with trials of domestic violence and sexual assault, I began to lose hope for my future. Sooner or later, I got involved in the streets, which led me to spending 68 to 91 months behind bars for voluntary manslaughter. Regret and remorse is what I feel when I think about my hands being responsible for taking someone's life. During my time in prison, I was what some would call a model inmate. I received my GED from Wake Tech University, scoring one of the highest in the prison system at that time. The staff came out to reward us with the cap and gown graduation. I am so thankful to Wake Tech for its investment in my education. Fast forward to my release. I was able to secure a job at Interact, Wake County's domestic violence and sexual assault agency, which is a national program. Adam Hartzell, Mia Singleton, Barbara Tyler, and Laura Hilton said yes to me. They made an investment in my life and pulled me in and groomed me to become Interact's first operations manager. You can imagine what that done for my self-esteem and my self-value. Life was moving very fast for me. I regained custody of my daughter and became a member of First Baptist Church in downtown Raleigh. I continued to volunteer for numerous ex-offender reentry programs. I myself did not realize how much support I really needed. 8 years went by and I was laid off from my job at Interact. Never did I think in a million years that I would face so many no's in my life. After paying my debt to society and helping to secure more than 1,000 women safely each year, I could not get a job. I was later hired at Belk as a cashier in the intimate section, only for a week and a half later to be told that I was being released because headquarters said no. My reference list was extensive. With solid ties to the community, I was still being repeatedly told no. Recently, I was married this year to my husband, who's in the back, in February. He is such an amazing guy, and he told me, you got to go through the no's to get to the yeses. And that's one of the things that I continue to hold dear in my heart, that, no matter how many no's we face, you got to keep going to get to the yeses. If you've made a commitment to yourself and to the community to live right and make the right choices, then you've got to go through the no's to get to the yeses. But it's important that we all come together and make an investment. It is not just a one individual problem, it is a problem for all of us. As we see in America, 25% of our population are incarcerated each year. Here in North Carolina, 30,000 women and men are being released from prison. So whether we want to deal with it or not, we have to. We have to. And with programs like the Benevolence Farm, who have reached out to me and gave me an opportunity to volunteer with them, to connect and to speak with them, I am so energized and so happy to always come and speak at events like this, because these are the things that keep me going. And no matter how many no's I get through, it's through looking at all of you all's faces out here that I hear yes. And so no matter what is being said to us, it's what you perceive it to be. So I look at those no's and I take yeses, and I reach out to programs like the Benevolence Farm to help other women. And I'm hoping that tonight you will make an investment, and I guarantee you, if you do, you'll get a return on your investment.